Right there. That's your deer. That's your deer. Yeah. You ready? Track it. It is literally first light. Nice and cool. It's been getting up in the 90s. So we're doing the early morning thing. Plus I got some scheduling issues today. This is kind of a fun track. I'm hoping it will be anyway. I don't have a lot of time to mess around. Been baking in the sun all day yesterday, but it's kind of a line discipline track. You can see this field. You've probably seen it before when it wasn't waist high. And then they've got these trails mode, so I thought I'd just make a bunch of turns in and out of the fields and see if he'll figure him out. He's getting ready to miss the first one. Oh no, he's got it. He's not going to love this wet grass, neither am I. But there's our first turn. Kind of a line discipline thing. Might be a little easy for him to follow where I walked, but we shall see. I'm really curious to see how it works out. Bunch of 90s. We go back to the trail and follow it for a while and do a 90 back into the high grass. A lot of chances to be distracted. Lots of beds in this grass. And then just for fun at the end, I give him a short backtrack, really short, more of a head fake to the creek. Hopefully he'll come back. If he doesn't, he's going to have to jump down a really steep bank, and I haven't decided if I'm going to go with him or if I'm going to just drop the rope and follow. I might have checked him there. He gave me a "Are you coming?" look. Here comes another turn. I know my buddy Dean Music doesn't like putting markers out. He thinks the dogs recognize him, but yeah. There's your head snap. Let's see if he gets it. No, he's going to keep going. I might put some light pressure. He's air setting something in the wrong direction. That is where I walked out, so no excuses. He lost it and he's coming back, doing his own correction. Right there. Very nice. This dog will do that. Walks past turns, tries to air scent, realizes he can't, and does his little reacquiring maneuver. That's something you show them when they're young. You do that light pressure until they circle around and reacquire, and then you give them some light praise. And we go this way for a while, and we make another 90 to the right and go back to that cut path. Stay on that for a little bit and then jump back in the woods and head for the creek. It's not a long track, probably 700 yards. Conditions are perfect. Couldn't be better. Zero wind, which is one of the reasons I did this track. These are tight lines. They're close together, in other words. And might be a distraction there. Lots of beds in this grass. Might even, I don't know, the fawns seem to be moving around on their own nowadays. Here comes that next turn. Let's see if he gets it. Yep. Saw a lot of honeybees in here yesterday. Actual honeybees on this, I guess it's called Golden Alexander. People call it yellow rod or something like that, but it's really called Golden Alexander. The bees love it. Might be a little early for them to be out this morning. It's literally first light. We had the lights on the buggy coming over. Okay, now back to this path. See if he turns the right correct. Yep. surprised. He's usually pretty distracted in this area. I'm also surprised he hasn't done his whole morning cleanse yet. He loves those woods over there. This is an area where he free exercises off lead and chases stuff, and so he's familiar with it. It helps give him distractions that he's supposed to work through. So far so good. But once we make another 90 into this field, into the high grass, and then we head for another path. That is not the turn. He did not smell it. Almost looks like he's looking for a place to pee right now, but that's tracking. So we basically cut into the left again. Maybe make, I don't know, there might be one more 90 in the field. Then we hit the path on the other side of this high grass, and that is a distraction, but it's nothing. And then I do the head fake. We'll see how he handles that. There's another turn. Got it. Well, he's backing out. That is the turn. You can see the marker. Yeah, there's a path he likes over there. You had it. Where's that deer? Where's that deer? Or were you just thinking about going up in the woods where you play? Let's see if he keeps going when he goes in there. Might just be being a brat about the high grass, but I'm sorry for his bad luck. He needs to get over that. So, he got it, came back out, got it again. Little encouragement. I didn't tell him he was right, but encouraged him to get back to work. He doesn't like this trail for some reason. Unless he's got something else on his mind. Let's see what he does. I might have to just force him down this one. I don't know about force him, but let's see how far he goes. He might just be exploring, going the easy way. I might ask him if he looks up. Is that right? If you know it's not right, you get on the line, buddy. Buy me some blood. We're not messing around. I got an appointment at 8 o'clock. I don't know. He seems to know it's down here, and then he comes back. He likes something better up here. Let's go. Get to work. Go on. All right. That might have been a little bit of cheating, but I just didn't want to spend all day with him messing around. I think he had something else on his mind about there. Like maybe not going through this high grass. I don't know. I know he smells the line. I know he's tracking. Maybe he thinks it's too easy. I don't know. When I say I don't know, I kind of sort of know, but how can you ever be really sure? Even after the thousands of hours I spend with this dog. I know other handlers feel that. You can really be in tune with the dog and still question. Now, with this line discipline thing, my plan when I do these, and it looks like he's kind of nailing it, so I probably won't do much of it, but is to not let him get off very far. once they prove they've got the scent line, they stray off. It's obviously because they're goofing around. Give them a chance to correct. This is wrong. We went left here. I didn't cross directly. He knows he doesn't smell it. He stopped and put his head up, looking around, trying to air scent. Let's see if he can correct on his own. I want to push him. Oh, he just missed it. Kind of overshot the turn. Now in the real world, you know, we're doing this line discipline thing. He's actually looking right now. I don't think he's distracted. He just missed that left turn. In the real world, dog looks like he's tracking right here. I know if he is tracking, he's not tracking my scent. See the stop and the look up. I don't smell it. He gets in this panic mode when he can't find it. I mean, it's all relative, but for him, that's panic right there. He's like, damn, where is it? Let's see if I can tell when he, I mean, I know where the line is, but see a little hop step. I don't know where we came out, right there, I guess, but I did put another marker up here where I turned in. It's right there. See the head snap? Okay. I think I can confidently say he figured that out on his own. And that's real world stuff there. That's what it looks like. Gotta let the dog work. Try not to influence him in practice or the real world. These are all distractions. Dog barking in the distance. I'll give him a second. If he can't get it off his mind, I'll correct. Now, I'm not sure. I picked a spot maybe straight in, and then I turned around, but the scent goes right up to the drop off. But I did come back out and make the turn, so if he makes the turn, I'll just let him. That's the wrong direction. Coming back because he doesn't smell it over there. Oh, he's got it, but now it stops. Just see what he does when he goes in there just for fun. This comes to a spot where God only knows how I'd ever get down into the creek, and that's, you know, I didn't do it on purpose. I might even pull him back out. Unless he comes back on his own. Coming back on his own. And he's really confused. He knows there's scent in there. But he came to that creek bank. It's a tough one. I don't know. You come on out here, I'll show you. This could happen. Find me some blood. Very good. So I helped him there for speed. He would have eventually figured it out. I know you wanted to see that, but I got an appointment. And really, I didn't do that on purpose. I could get in the creek there. And when I was laying the track, I looked at it and thought, there is no way I'm getting down there. So then I had to back out, and I did that backtrack. The question is, did he know the scent stopped and turned around? I don't know. I would suspect he did. He didn't commit to going down the bank, and this dog would. I mean, he'd go down that bank or he'd jump like a dummy. And that's usually in the real world where I drop the rope and try and find an easier way in. Now we do this really kind of fun thing where we eventually get in the creek and walk down the creek. And the target is in the creek. upstream of us, upstream of the entry point. So when we get down to the creek, there's going to be scent from that target in the water, moving in the water still. And it has moved in the water for 24 hours. That might be trashing, or he might be smelling that scent in the water. I'm not going to go in there with him, but I might. Oh, he's coming back. It's interesting. That's just your leash, dude. Oh, are you stuck? You're not stuck. All right, he knows it's up there, but he feels like he's stuck. Let me get him off. I got you. I got you. There you go. Track that deer. What a sissy. 82-pound cur dog, and he can't pull that leash off that tree. Of course, if I wasn't lazy, I would have gone in there with him and he wouldn't have got tangled. Now, where did Al turn into the creek? There's a marker. It wasn't direct. Boom, he's got it. Now he needs to go left a little. Blue heron distraction. Got him. He was down in there. The blue heron distracted him and he lost it. Let's see. What should I do? I kind of want to see him do this, where he goes down the creek. Now, is that a distract? Nope. He's not getting it. I wonder. Is that right? You had it. Yeah, right back there. Now let's see if he makes that left that I made. He might not. There's scent down in that creek. Are we looking for herons or are we looking for scent lines? What are we doing? Am I going to have to show you this, Valley? I don't want to. You're too good for that. I'm tempted to follow him and see what he does here. I might just do that. He knows he smells it down there. Yeah, there it goes. I might go the easy way that I went already. Drop the lead. Yeah, see, there's the line. Oh, you're not tangled, you big sissy. Good God. Trying to enjoy my morning, and you're acting like a butthead. I can actually see my hoof prints in some of the sand. Now he's smelling that hoof in the water. Let's see if he can zero in and actually follow the actual scent line. There. Very good. This gets tough in here. This is a... Sorry, just swallowed a bug or a seed or something. We go through water. We step on rocks. Excuse me. A lot of stuff that doesn't hold scent as well. He has to reach out. There's probably a little scent. Not probably, there's definitely. Oh, I'm coming. You're good. A little scent in the water. He is on the line, believe it or not. This is a fun one. I really enjoyed this track. Now the hoof, that is not the line, but he might be in the scent cone. I'm going to drop the lead. There's probably scent all around here, and I would probably see the deer from here. It's in the creek, pretty much right. Those rocks straight ahead, but he's looking around. I'm going to stand here so I don't have to walk through the creek, but you can see how he's smelling. He's not committing to anything on the other side. He might check something, but he's smelling that target in the creek, and it's driving him crazy. And I'd probably go with him. in the real world if I didn't see the deer. I mean, in this situation, the hunter would have seen the deer, you know, 5 minutes ago and been screaming. So, but you can tell he's confused. This is fun. And this is what happens in a creek in the real world. If a deer dies in the creek upstream, you're going to see this kind of behavior where the dog feels good about it, but he doesn't know where it is. And he doesn't commit to a crossing or even an exit. Now he should be pretty close to the scent, in the scent pool. He should make a left. There, he's gonna find it. Watch the tail. Good boy. What a good dog. Yeah, that was a tough one, wasn't it? Yeah, that's fun, Valentino. Good boy. What a good dog. What a good dog. Yeah, what a good dog. That was fun. Really enjoyed it. Didn't have to do many corrections. What a good dog. What a good dog. Yeah. Just taking some stills here. That's kind of a cool pose. Show it to my wife. Anyway, that was fun. I was looking forward to that one, and I really enjoyed it. And I'll get back in time for my 8 o'clock appointment. Life is good. Today's reward, you can see he's looking for it as I mess with my pockets, is chicken from Chicken Stir Fry. It was probably, I don't know how many nights ago we had it, and it was good, but it was starting to get to be a science experiment in the refrigerator, so thought it would be a good thing to give Val for his reward. Good boy. What a good track, Valentino. That was really nice. That would have been a cool track in the real world. Realistic, I don't know, with those zigs and zags in and out of the tall grass, but mostly that was so we could do some line discipline training if we needed to, but he didn't seem to need it. There was that one spot where he chose the entry into the tall grass, the second one correctly, twice, and rejected it twice, and who knows, I think it's probably just because he was thinking about doing other things, doing that. It's a practice track routine. I didn't let him. He went back, got it done. This part in the creek is really fun, and it's real world stuff that happens in the real world. I mean, deer, it's amazing how often the dead deer is in a creek, or at least touching the water where the current will influence the scent. And that scent just stays there and lingers everywhere. It catches on everything. It continues down the stream, and can be a long way, 100, 200 yards, depends on the water and the obstacles. But what you see is the dog not committing to a line in the water. And that's the point where you start. It's not a sure thing, never say always, but that's the point where you start thinking, is this deer in the water somewhere? And it's amazing how often they are. All right, great track. 23 and change, we'll call it 24, probably not exact. I wasn't out here at first light yesterday, but been sitting out in the 90-degree sun all day. It's supposed to get hot again today, so I'll be hiding inside. Other than that, I really enjoyed that one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Good boy, Valentino.